Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. I am so grateful that you are joining in to play with me today. And you guys, in this video, I'm super excited because we will be doing a monthly spread and I'll be using these beautiful Marabou Design stickers that just recently dropped. You can get these at JoAnn's like right now. I know the stores are stocking. So yeah, if you want to know what I create or see what I create, then you already know. Stay tuned. Okay, so jumping right in, I do have all three sizes here, classic, big, and mini, but I thought I would start out with these big butterflies because there's more in the big book than there are in the classic. So I thought that I would, pull the big specifically and then the classic. But I do want to use these monthly stickers, y'all. I could not wait to dive into these, and I'm so glad that you guys are able to get your hands on this particular part of the collection. So yes, let's plan. Okay, so I was looking at all these colors and I'm like, do I want to do a mix of color or do I want to just keep it to 3 colors? Typically 3 colors will kind of give you that design effect, but sometimes I like to go all out and just, sticker it up. And I was so excited about these stickers, y'all, so I'm just gonna put me some colors down. So what I like to do with my monthly spread is not the typical way most people tend to do their monthly. I don't know. I used to do it this way where, you would go off of what you have going on for the month. But what I found was I was writing in it anyway. And I was going to put things down normally on most days. There are some days that go blank, but it doesn't bother me if I don't have anything to write in that spot because when I'm decorating, I want it to be, therapeutic. So what I've learned to do is space out my spread and decorate it in a format to where I like it and then give myself room to have white space to add in all the functional things that I need to add in for the month. So what I do with these is I just space them. I put one on every other week and then on the opposite sides of the page. So that gives me some balance. And I thought that normally I would do 4 of these type of monthly boxes. But this month I thought because for some reason August just has like an extra week. You know how some months come like that. So I thought 5 would look better. So there, we have like our spacing. So that's kind of like my balance or my foundation to this spread. And now I want to go in and I want to find me some other like layering effects and some more of some functional boxes that I can put in on certain days. And I thought that these would work, but I only have 2 of them in the classic size. And so I didn't want to commit to just that color, like that design. So I went to these. And the purpose of these boxes, what I thought I would do this month is really try to get back to like my goals, the goals that I set at the beginning of the year. And I've accomplished some of them, but everything I have on my list has not been accomplished yet. And I want to make sure I'm staying true to them and I'm checking up on myself. And I tend to look at my monthly calendar quite a bit throughout the month. And so I thought it would be a great spot to put, some of my goals in this particular layout. So that way I can see them. And so I use these focus boxes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this book is so perfect because it has, enough boxes in here for me to do that. So I thought that was nice. Okay, y'all, I particularly love these little glitter looking stickers. They are so cute to me. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to pull me some of those. I'm going to put those in the corner is what I'm thinking. But I'm going to let them rest on my wax paper until I know for sure. And I had in my mind that I wanted to use Mambi Sticks. And I was trying to figure out how I could make it work on this spread. So I pulled this color because it was very similar to the very I guess you could say teal green, aqua green color in this particular book. And so I pulled these and I thought they would go well. So I'm just going to spell out August. And for all of you who may be new to these big letters, they are available. I did pick these up at JoAnn. And which is also where you can pick up this Marabou Design sticker collection and other things in her collection. But yeah, I picked these up at JoAnn, and I love these, y'all. If y'all can't tell, I use these a lot. I use them quite a bit, and they do have numbers in them, so that's pretty cool too. I actually thought about doing like 2021 down the side or something, but I don't know. I liked August better. So I'm going to let those rest on my wax paper. They are a little bit of a different texture when it comes to stickers, like compared to the Happy Planner sticker, but they work great. You know, they pull up easily. They're just nice. Now, I was going to try to move that up some, like switch it with that darker blue and pull it to the other side because these letters are that color, but I was like, you know what, it's gonna have to go because once I put that monthly down, I didn't put it on wax paper, so it didn't want to come up easily, which is fine. We're gonna roll with it. I love these letters, y'all, and they really do work. Like, you know, when you're spelling out something like major, something you want to really bring an attention to, and so I love doing the months like this. If you've seen my most recent video, well, one of my most recent videos where I shared, I believe I did, actually it's not recent, y'all. It was like last year. I did October this way, and I used the little Mickey letters. I've done this before, is what I'm saying. And so I'll link that video up at the top so you can see another monthly layout. But I love these so much, and they just add so much to the spread itself. So yeah, sometimes you can just use these and put you a couple of boxes down and really be done and give yourself tons of space to write. But I was excited, and when I'm excited, I use more stickers. So comment below if you're like that too. If you're excited about something and you like to use all the things. That's me. Okay, so I put this down in the corner, my little glitter, so I can make sure I have enough room for the S and T and it didn't like overlap too much to where you can tell. And yes, I like how it's looking. Okay, so to be honest with you, you guys, I could have totally stopped right here, but I am all into layering right now, and I really wanted to, you know, do some layering in this spread. I am going to white out this August 2021 at the top, also because I had those little butterflies, and I felt like the butterflies would look good at the top as well, so I wanted to use those. And I have my focus boxes, and I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna trim off my little excess on the side there, and y'all, I love these stickers. I really do. So, and I know you guys, I hope y'all have been able to get your hands on some of them so far. If you're finding them in your stores, you know, drop your location below if you're comfortable, so that way other besties can find them too. Okay, so we do have, I did go back to this other book, this big one, to see what other like layering things I could pull. I was trying to find some of that darker color, and I wanted to do this video like this also to kind of show you guys me flipping through the book sometimes, because most of the time I go ahead and pull them for time purposes. But I thought this was a good way for me to show, you know, kind of what my thought process was as I go along. And all I'm doing is looking for layering things. I have my main boxes down, and now I probably will pull a few flags, you know, or some icon stickers, but I just want some layering elements. And what I mean by layering elements is pieces of washi, like the little washi strip stickers here. Also, those quote strips are really nice. Icons are like the decorative elements that you can like cluster over. Those will look really nice on your monthly spread also. And so you have so much you can really do, especially when you are, I find that when I space out my foundation boxes, they tend to work better for me. So here I'm going to go ahead and pull me some flags. I love these little flags. They're so cute and so just, you know, artsy is what I thought about. They're not like your traditional just pre-cut flags. They're drawn in. So I love those. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull me some of these butterflies and little dragonflies and moths. Oh, they're so cute, y'all. They are so cute. And I'm just pulling them, and I'm gonna layer them. I say layer, but I'm gonna place them at the top of my monthly spread just to add me a little bit more decor to it. And I just think they're so cute. You guys, you got to have fun in your planner. Just enjoy it. But if you're struggling with the monthly layout and doing your monthly spreads, try this method out. Try instead of, say for instance, you had something on the 16th, the 17th, and 18th, and you want to put boxes on all of those days, but do a little switch up. And what I mean by that is like find other elements outside of boxes to, signify what you have going on for those days. So like in this particular spread here, I did put my boxes on certain days. I mean, you can always start it off that way, but then be sure to balance out your spread. I'm telling you guys, balancing your monthly will make it look so much better. And then when you do your layering and your clusters, make clusters out of those. So if you did have something on the same day or like the same week, like all together, find other elements that you can add to the box and may not necessarily need the same size box. You can add a different size box, a different shape. You can do washi strips. You can do icons. There's so many different ways to notate things. And so always find a way to create balance in your monthly, but also at the same time use your layers and your clusters in your monthly just like you would in your planner spreads. So hopefully that makes sense. What I'm trying to do and show you in this spread is, yes, I have my actual monthly boxes. I did not go off of what I have going on for the month. I just mostly looked at it from a balance and design perspective. And so like using the boxes on every other week, I only want one. And so if you know you have something every other week, put a box there and then go off of that. If you do have a box already down, don't put a box. Well, what I mean by a box, it's like a monthly sticker. And then that way you can see your bigger boxes, and then you can go in and layer on top smaller boxes, just like I did with these focus boxes. And I added in some other smaller little square boxes just to show you that, like, you see that little cluster that I did between the 15th and the 17th? That will give you like a different effect. So that's what I want you to take away from this video, of other ways to look at your monthly layout and actually use the cluster and layer effect to it. Now, what I'm going to do at this point, I'm pulling some of these washi strips, and they are the little glitter, type design. And I wanted to add in a more decorative effect on the spread itself. Since I did put the butterflies at the top, and I didn't put them throughout the spread, I thought the spread needed a little bit more. And I thought these were perfect to bring some of that glitter across. So what I do with this is, if I don't have something to like mark off specifically for like the month, like maybe like a vacation or like an event or like a conference or something I'm going to or traveling to, like I will just find like blank spaces. I try not to put them on the same week. And like I said, balance. And I will try to find a blank space in my month, and I will lay the strip across. And now with my smaller icons, and in this case I'm using these little flags, I will just go through and spread them across my spread. And with this particular part, you can signify what you have going on for the month, definitely, because the flags and the little icons, they can kind of go anywhere and it'll complement your spread. But I just kept with the balance here because I didn't really have laid out what I was trying to do in front of me for the month. So I just went ahead and went with the balance, and I'll just add more icons as we go along. Now, what I'm adding in now are these little script quotes, and yeah, I love these to layer on top of boxes, to layer on top of the little washi strips. Like it adds a whole other like layer to your spread. And so I'm loving how this is going. So as you can see, I have this whole bottom row at the bottom, and the mini book is really perfect for using those longer horizontal boxes in the mini. You can really use those across the monthly. They tend to work really well in those spaces, and I thought about doing something like that, like a longer one across the bottom. But because this month I do know I want to focus more so on my goals, I am going to try to create me like a little goal space and maybe like a quote or something. So I was trying to see what my options were. I'm going back and forth with it, and then I did decide to go, since I didn't really see one of the quotes inside of the mini that I felt like would just really make this spread happen. I am looking at other little icons, and I came across these ones that say love and like the little cheers, and like my anniversary is this month, so I thought that would be cute to put down, to go ahead and put down, since I know I'm gonna be writing that in. And then I saw these little sunglasses. I thought they were cute, but I was like, okay, well, maybe I just need to hold off. So I'm going back and forth trying to see what all I can find. And once again, I'm telling y'all, I know that I need to get on my goals. And I did have a nail appointment. So like, this is what I mean by adding in little icons throughout the month to help you write in. So these are just some examples I thought to show while I was, here planning. So back to those goals, I do want to use that space, so I'm gonna try to like use this like as a little label. And like I said, this book is so perfect because it has so many little elements that you can use in it. And so I found that little speech bubble that says goals. So now I'm going to take my Jelly Roll pen, and I'm going to actually make these boxes, like I'm going to white out the little line, and I'm going to make that like one little full box, if that makes sense. Like, kind of increase the box size. And now I'm going to go in and find me like a little checklist, like I guess you could say marker or some bullet points or something. I'm flipping through the mini because it would be perfect. And then boom, I find these. So I think they will work. It will work really well. So I'm going to pull me one of these little checklists. And I'm just going to place it here. And then this way I can go in and write in some more goals that I have for the month in that space. Now I do have, and I'm gonna fix this because it's kind of blocking the room of the first little bullet point. So I'm gonna move it up a little bit. And yeah, there. Okay, that makes sense. So what I'm thinking is I do have like that blank square at the end that I feel like it does need something. I don't know. I thought about adding a checklist at the beginning of the month too, because I know I have a few bills that, like, a lot of my bills are at the beginning of the month for some reason. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. So I tried to like notate that too. And then I found another focus box. So balance, you guys. So all of my monthlies have a little focus box on them, which is perfect. That gives me room for all of my goals, like my wellness goals, my business goals, my social media goals, like all of my little goals that I want to, remind myself of, or even the categories. Even if I decide to just do categories, and then I can know to check my list and see where I am for the month. Okay, so I was trying to see if I wanted to put like a quote here at the end, like I mentioned earlier, and I was just trying to find one that would really work, y'all. I'm loving this spread. It is so cute. These stickers are so cute. Marabou, you did your thing, girl. Marabou Design, Brandy, girl, you did your thing. Okay, I love it, and I just love it. So I'm trying to see what else I can add in this little space, and what I thought was I could find a quote. But when I'm looking at it, I'm wondering if I should try to add in like some more little elements, and that's why I pulled that little circle. But I was like, no. But in the meantime of looking for something, I found this little hooray spot, and I wanted to put that on, my anniversary week. We made 12 years, so it's exciting. And I'm just looking and trying to see, flipping through the book or whatever. There's so many different things that you can do in this spot. I even thought about doodling something, but I found these little these little butterfly moth groups in 3 instead of the separate ones. They were in the book too. And so I put them down at the end of August, like the beginning of the A and the T, and I'm going to place one in this little corner, and that'll give me just a little something, and I like it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I really hope you enjoyed planning with me and seeing how I would create a monthly spread. And as always, I love you. Until next time, bye!